we've just headed into town to Bourke. We thought we'd come and get a cup of coffee at the wonderful bakery there.
Well, we're in a queue here on the day 6. We're in a queue at the back of Bourke. Well, we are at the back of Bourke. And we're getting coffee ready for a bit of sustenance on the way up to Cunundulla.
Yeah, the hot springs there.
Hot springs, we think we might dip our pink and white body in yonder Roman tub. We're a little gritty after the affairs of the day, and we're going to load up here. I was going to say something. We've done a podcast this morning called You Cannot Be Serious. I do it with the Duck, Wayne Carey, and if you want to look at the podcast, it's on YouTube Original Smart as Sam. What?
Podcast is You Cannot Be Serious podcast.
Oh, You Cannot Be Serious.
You're on Original Smart as Sam.
Yeah, right. Well, you go over there. I'll come over while you lose your cue.
No, I think I nearly got lost off.
So just say what that is again. It's You Cannot Be Serious.
You Cannot Be Serious podcast
on YouTube.
Or follow us on our caravan trip.
Or follow us on our caravan trip.
Original Smart as Sam.
You were having a lot of fun about on last Wednesday. We got to meet Harry. Harry signed his footy cards, and he was just.
Now here's a town not a lot of people speak about. It's written up here over on the left. As we get in here, it's called. Oh, we've got to go down to 50. It's called Engonia.
Oh, there it is.
There it is, Engonia. And the Oasis Hotel is here. I thought we might stop in and see if we can have a bitterly cold. There it is, there's the Oasis. We're going to stop here and just, we might see if we can actually have a chat to someone who runs the Oasis. He might be up for a chat, or they mightn't be. But we might just
pull in for a beer
and see how the locals are going, see how business is. So we're going to just do that. So we don't know if we'll get far, but we'll have a crack at it. Well, talk about an oasis, a jewel in the crown. The oasis has appeared suddenly out of nowhere from Angola. What?
There's Boris.
What is it? Engonia, and here's mine host. How are you, mate?
Bloody good.
Thank you very much. Now, how's business?
Pretty quiet.
Is it? It'd be pretty quiet, wouldn't it? A recession over here?
No.
No, it's going on in the whole country, mate.
Oh, well, the government hasn't helped with the bloody price of grog and all that sort of
Now, what government are we in here? What is your name?
Greg.
Good on you, Greg. I'm Sam, and this is Sue, and we're from Melbourne, Australia, and we're plying our way up to the north.
Melbourne.
No, because I know we get accused of saying that. The Americans say Melbourne, Australia. So we're just plying our way up to the top of the country. And how long have you been here, mate?
17 years.
You really? And what about that? How much passing trade? Quite a lot?
Oh, not a lot, no. They seem to have tucked up a bit in the last 5 years.
And this sustains you for the rich lifestyle that you lead?
Oh, yeah. No.
Hey, you ever get down to the Big Smoke anywhere?
Yeah, different times.
What's the closest Big Smoke to here?
Dubbo.
Dubbo. Well, fantastic. Greg, this is, I thought we saw Engonia. What's Engonia famous for?
Oh, well, where do you want to start? Cornelius McBride walked up to Warrego from the Darling right up and discovered all this country and settled here and opened a shanty and called it Erin's Gunya. Erin being island, Gunya being like an Aboriginal lean-to house.
Fantastic.
That's why we built this little roof here.
Yeah.
You haven't even looked at it yet.
I haven't looked at it. No.
Oh, there you go. Oasis Hotel.
Hey.
Look at that.
Oh no! Oh wow! Look at that. This is a bit of history, mate.
Oh, Ray Morant, he worked around here.
Yeah, did he? Yeah.
Will Ogilvy, have you ever heard of him?
Who?
Will Ogilvy.
Yeah, I tell Will Ogilvy. Now I'll tell you, Will Ogilvy. He wrote the poem about back of Bourke. Yeah, he did. He wrote the poem about the back of Bourke. I'm going to Google that. You heard of the Google machine, have you?
No. All I've ever heard is don't Google.
That's
Blow
right.
up the internet.
I'm telling you, Will Ogilvy wrote the poem about the back of Bourke.
He probably wrote a poem about the back of Bourke, but the most famous one was always Henry Lawson. He wrote all of it.
Yeah,
He was in Bourke. Have you ever heard of Henry Lawson?
Of course I've heard of Henry Lawson.
He was an old troublemaker.
Where are you from originally?
Orange.
Good on you. Now, well, this is
What else
fantastic.
did you have
Hey?
there? He had a murdering mongrel called Captain Midnight. He was a bush ranger around here.
Yeah,
Shot him out the road and chucked him in the sand.
yeah. I don't want to get into your personal life, Greg. Are you married?
And then you got Frank Pearson, who they made.
I've got a feeling no is the
They
answer to
settled
that.
on Captain Starlight. You
Yep.
ever heard of the book Robbery?
I have, yeah.
He was a bush ranger. They called
Robbery
him
under
around-
arms. Yeah, that's right.
They caught him around here.
All right. Well, okay. Well, I'm googling Will Schofield.
Have a look at the tape.
No such Will Ogilvy.
Wig Ogilvy. Will Ogilvy. What? Button that off, please. Well, we've just stopped and chatted to Greg, who's mine host. Greg was telling me that he doesn't think it's part of the Holiday Inn chain, the Oasis, but they have quite good business, passing trade out in the middle of. There's 80 people live here, and 80. Him and his missus. He didn't quite answer the question about his missus. I said, "Are you betrothed?" And he said, "Yeah, no, I'm at Mulla where the hell are we?" Engonia is a great place. Anyhow, so we've spoken to the mine host at the Oasis Hotel.
Well, we've just pulled up at a truck stop. I don't know if I know where we are. We've, I don't know, we've gone past the Oasis on the way to where we're going to Charleville. And so we have a little stop here and I look around and what are you doing?
Well, it's like the machinery, it's like the caravan. If you don't keep it working, it seizes up.
He's doing a workout.
So I'm just doing a little exercise here.
Couldn't help yourself, could you?
No, well, you've got to keep. If you remain dormant, you'll seize up, particularly at this stage.
Well, I guarantee you won't seize up.
Oh.
Well done.
Okay, two birds with one stone. We're just hydrating and we're just checking the electricals. This charges up the battery. That works all the lights at the back. That's the cut-off switch for the caravan. Everything seems to be working. If that cap's not on, it means... Oh, just sit on there. That's the handbrake I sat on, just went up my ord. So, no, everything's... That's a quick check, quick mechanical check. That's about my capabilities. Checking everything is plugged in. There we go. How exciting, tumbleweeds. This shows you we're in the middle of nowhere. Have you ever seen tumbleweeds?
Words.
Tumbleweeds, look at them. You ever seen them
Oh, there they are.
streaming across Collins Street or Hoddle Street in Melbourne? No, you never see them. You only see them out here. And the temperatures, oh, it's up to 24. This is about tumbleweed temperature. How are we going? I've gone delirious. Just driving, just another 400 miles straight up, 400k to Charleville.